Hello, I'm Tom Benson, principal of Pilot Knob STEM Magnet School, a school with high expectations, excellent teachers and staff, and super students. I'm out here on the PK playground today, and you can see some of our students in the background, and they're doing one of the things that is most important for young and old students, getting out and playing with their friends, solving problems together, enjoying the exercise, growing their bodies, and growing skills.
So last night as I was picking our clothes out today, I was like, oh, here's a dream big shirt. And that's exactly what we're doing. Like, we want to dream big. We discovered that Rosemary had spina bifida when she was only when I was 16 weeks pregnant. And so we always, the whole pregnancy of what is this gonna look like for her? What is this gonna look like for her? And now when you see her, like you see this happy child, she is so independent, she is so spunky, she is so social. And then at the same time, the playground recess is a whole different experience than the park. And so it broke my heart earlier this year when I heard her teacher saying she doesn't want to go outside for recess. She's saying no, no, no. And the reason is because she can't do a lot of the things her peers are doing. And here's a girl who just wants to play with her friends, and she wants to play tag, and she wants to spin in circles.
So this year I have 2 children in wheelchairs. This is the first time at Pilot Knob here that I've actually had 2 children in different classes that are in a wheelchair. Very excited for these children to be able to come to the large playground because it is much larger than the playground at the Early Learning Center. However, even though the wood chips are supposedly wheelchair accessible, it is very difficult for not only Rosemary, who is able to wheel her own chair, it's very difficult for her to wheel on the wood chips themselves. Especially when 1, there's snow if it's cold or frozen, or 2, today they're very wet from the rain, and it's very difficult for her to do that. She can't even do that without adult assistance. But it would be nice for her to be socially independent, because that's a goal for all our children at the early learning level, is to be social with their peers. And for Rosemary, she really has to depend on that adult to be there for all her needs, to be able to move through the play activities on the playground. She's lucky that we have a phenomenal paraprofessional that plays bear hunt with Rosemary on the wood chips with her peers, and they play chase and we play tag with her. But that's not every day. They don't want to play bear hunt every day. Other days she would like to go up the climber and down the slide. She's a strong little girl. That girl is stronger than any child I've ever met.
So I've been in a chair for about 8 years. And so when I first got in my chair, I was 22, so I had already had my whole childhood to play and run around and be a part of like that normalcy. But then being in my chair and having my kids, now we notice a lot of things that could be better. Like, for example, you have a park that's got wood chips or rocks. I'm not rolling in any of that to be able to get to somewhere, because once I'm rolling in there, now I'm stuck, so it's like to have a flat surface is just awesome, because we can all just run around and I can be involved and be able to play with my kids and with their friends and just be included and to feel included, especially like because I already know what it's like to feel left out as an adult. I could only imagine what it would be like for a child to have to go through that as well. Just to be able to play with everybody, gets to play together. There's nobody being singled out or having to sit on the sidelines and watch and not get to experience the same type of childhood that others get when you're already limited to so many things as it is.
It's hard for people with disabilities to roll around in it. The sensory area would be really good for kids that just really like sensory stuff.
We want to get an inclusive playground here at Pilot Knob STEM Elementary School in Eagan, Minnesota. In order to do that, we need your support to help all students in their play. We want you to make an impact that will transform lives and the community. We want to be a driving force forward for an inclusive and accessible world for all. We encourage you to check out our website at pkinclusiveplayground.com, where you can learn more about what an inclusive playground would look like and why it is such a necessary need for students of all abilities. You can sign up for our website and make a donation. Thank you.